Inside the controversial Stand Your Ground law into effect. Good evening and thanks for joining us on KRK4 News at 6. I'm Laura Monteverdi.
Hello, good evening everybody. I'm Bob Clausen. Our Jay Burr has been following this story all day long. He's joining us now with more on how people are reacting to this, and we knew, Jay, there would be some reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. There's reaction on both sides of the aisle on this issue. But Governor Asa Hutchinson waiting until the very last minute to make any kind of decision on what he would do with the Stand Your Ground bill. Today, as Laura mentioned, he signed it into law.
That I will be signing that bill.
And just like that, Senate Bill 24, the Stand Your Ground bill, becomes Act 250 of the 2021 regular session. Governor Hutchinson echoing what sponsors Senator Bob Ballinger and Representative Aaron Pilkington said in committee, this bill will not change the law drastically.
There is nothing in the language of the bill that would lead to different outcomes in our criminal justice system.
He doesn't worry about the actual law itself causing any problems, but does have concern with how Arkansans will interpret the law.
But in terms of the reaction of people to that legislation, I am concerned as to how they would interpret this, as to how they will interpret their use of firearms.
The governor said in the past he was not supportive of this bill, but cited law enforcement agreeing with it more now. He also said he spoke with many in the minority community about their concerns of the bill and said the hate crimes bill should be a complementary bill passed with Stand Your Ground to ease those concerns.
I'm more convinced than ever that Arkansas must pass meaningful legislation to address crimes committed against citizens solely for who they are and what they believe.
Arkansas is now the last of its neighboring states to enact Stand Your Ground, but it could also be the last to enact hate crimes.
Whenever this session is over with, we can look back and say, yes, we passed Stand Your Ground legislation, but we also passed very important legislation that would protect citizens of Arkansas from being targeted so that we can make sure that all citizens feel safe.
And so far, that hate crimes bill has not started to really make its way through the legislative process. We'll keep you up to date on its progress. The governor also signing today the voter ID bill, HB 1112, that eliminates those sworn statements from voter ID laws here in the state. It is now Act 249 of the 2021 regular session. Live from the state capitol, Jay Burr, KRK4 News.